Storm. The Dong Feng 3 DF-3 NATO CSS-2 is a Chinese liquid-fueled, single-stage, nuclear-capable intermediate-range ballistic missile, IRBM. The DF-3 CSS-2 was the first Chinese ballistic missile to make use of storable propellants, allowing it to be kept stored fully fueled for long periods of time and launched at short notice. In 1958, shortly after the establishment of the 5th Academy of the Ministry of National Defense, it began to explore and demonstrate the design of the Dong Feng 1 missile. In March 1964, the Dong Feng 1 missile was renamed the Dong Feng 3 missile. On April 22, 1964, Lin Shuang was appointed as the chief designer of the Dong Feng 3 missile. The common ICBM design was greatly influenced by the Soviet R-14 Chusovaya SS-5 Skean missile, and the first-stage engine itself was a direct copy of the S-2-1100 or S-2-1150 booster engine of a supersonic intercontinental cruise missile La-350 Burya, Storm, in Russian, developed by Aleksei Isaev at the OKB-2 division of the NII-88 Research Institute, also known as KB KhimMash or just KBKhM. Design leadership has been attributed to both Tu Shouyi and Sun Jiadong. The missile was produced at Factory 211, Capital Astronautics Company, also known as Capital Machine Shop. The CSS-2 DF-3 is a single-stage, liquid-fueled ballistic missile, 21.2 meters long and 2.25 meters in diameter, with 4 clipped delta fins at the base of the missile. The missile has a launch weight of 64,000 kilograms, and it is thought that, in the early days, it probably used a ground-based radio command guidance system similar to those employed on some early U.S. missiles. This was changed later for inertial guidance. The CSS-2 uses vanes in the efflux nozzles for control during the boost phase of flight. The motor consists of a cluster of 4 YF-2 engines which use storable liquids, unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine, UDMH, fuel, and AK-27 oxidizer, nitric acid with 27% nitrogen tetroxide, and provide a total thrust of 96 tons. The motors have a burn time of around 140 seconds. This gives the DF-3 missile a minimum range of 750 kilometers and a maximum range of 2,650 kilometers. At maximum range, the peak velocity of CSS-2 will be 4.7 kilometers per second. Dong Feng 3 has a separating warhead assembly, weighing 2,150 kilograms, and it carries a single nuclear warhead with a yield between 1 and 3 megatons. The accuracy is believed to be 2,000 meters circular error probable CP. The improved Dong Feng 3A version has a range increased to 2,800 kilometers and an accuracy improved to 1,000 meters CEP. The pre-launch preparation time is reported to be between 2 and 3 hours. However, if the payload were reduced, then the Dong Feng 3A version would have the capability to achieve a range of about 4,000 kilometers. A conventional high-explosive warhead was developed in China for fitting to the DF-3 or DF-3 missiles exported to Saudi Arabia with a weight of 2,500 kilograms. These missiles are believed to have a maximum range of 2,400 kilometers. DF-3 entered service with the People's Liberation Army Rocket Force, PLARF, in 1971, and its units were fully converted to the DF-21 by 2014. In 1988, China sold several dozen, reportedly between 36 and 60, DF-3A missiles to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia publicly displayed them for the first time in 2014.